In South Africa, there's a massive need for commercial vehicles, and today we've got one of South Africa's all-time favorites. We've got the all-new Volkswagen Amarok. This is NSL Auto Reviews, and this car was brought to you by Auto House Centurion. Check it out. We are not joking when we say the all-new Volkswagen Amarok is all new. I mean, guys, look at this. You get these updated headlights, which look so awesome, a super stylish grille, and the bumper is so aggressive. And Volkswagen wasn't kidding when they said all new. You can't put this next to the previous generation and compare the two to each other. I mean, look how gorgeous this car is. It looks phenomenal. This test unit has 18-inch rims with these fat tires. I mean, guys, this thing is off-road ready, and look at this ground clearance. You can go and have some fun with this car straight off the bat. You've got a very stylish side step, but I actually quite like the height of it because it makes it so convenient to just open the door and jump into the car. The back end of this all-new VW Amarok is also revised. But guys, bear in mind, it's a bakkie. Most bakkies actually look quite similar at the back. But I don't know, I feel like they did a lot here because this looks really great. You've got this massive Amarok indent so that this VW can let you know that it's an Amarok. You do have a removable trailer hitch here as well, which is quite nice and convenient. You get these massive roller bars, which looks quite stylish at the end of the day. And the tail lights are revised, which looks really good. If you look at the back end, you get quite a decent sized bed. But guys, this is one of my favorite features. Check this out. You've got a measuring tape on the bed lip. How cool is that? So for you guys that work hard, play hard, you can put your wood here, whatever it is that you're measuring out, mark it off and do your thing with it. I mean, how convenient is that? Inside the cabin of the all-new Amarok is actually such a place to be, guys. I mean, we buy bakkies to work with it most of the times, but let me just say, this bakkie is great for everyday living as well. And I really like what they've done with it. I mean, this is body on frame. We all have to remember that. But this is probably the best body on frame that I've ever driven. And you guys will probably think that it's a normal car for those of you that do have experience with body on frame vehicles. But I'll dive into that a little bit later. Let's look at the interior. You get a lot of premium materials and premium finishes. I mean, look how good the styling is. It looks so nice. You get a fully digital cluster, which means we are keeping up with the times, and it works so well. I mean, look at all the different animations that you can get through it. I mean, look at that. I love it. You know, from these small things, it really works so well. You get this updated steering wheel, which looks really good. I mean, we recently had the TIG one as well, which had the haptic feedback touch controls. But let me just say, for an Amarok and what it is and what it's meant to be, having physical buttons really helps the demeanor of this car, and I love it. It works so well. Here we've got this iPad-like infotainment system. I mean, look how cool that is. That is massive. So you don't get a physical climate control unit over here. But what I like about this is there is a climate control shortcut, which makes life a lot easier. So you have everything there, and when you switch it on, you get this cool animation, and when you play through it, it lets you know where your air is coming out of, which is quite awesome. So let me mention this about the new Amarok as well. You get wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto, which works extremely well. And what I like about this is, and I've been waiting to see this, if you're using Android Auto, like I use Android Auto and I like using Waze on there, in most cars that I drive, I have to look over there for the maps, right? But what's so cool about this vehicle is it pops the directions up on your digital cluster over there, which is super convenient. And I've been waiting for people to do that. I don't know if it's just me, but I mean, I love it. It's so cool. So dropping below that, you get a USB-C and USB-A charging point with a 12-volt charging point there as well. And you do get a wireless charger. So for your everyday needs, I mean, you've got a lot of accessibility there and a lot of convenience. There is an electric park brake, which is quite nice. You've got your 2 high, 4 high and 4 low as usual, because this is the 4Motion, which means it is a 4x4. But guys, check this out. There's a lot of nice small compartments, which I truly appreciate about this new Amarok. Like, check this out. You've got a spot to put your cool shades, which I really love. You've got this extra storage over here, which I'm going to show you this. At Auto House Centurion, you can get merchandise. So when we picked up this car, we got gifted with this cap. So if you buy an Amarok and you buy the Amarok cap, that's a perfect spot to put it. But check it out here as well. You've got more storage over there, which is quite cool, and it's quite deep. And then you've got your glove box as usual. So this car is truly work hard, play hard, and I love it. So being at the back of the all-new Amarok, this is a double cab. let's talk more about the materials. I love it. I mean, look at these beautiful leather seats, and they are actually so comfy and it's truly enjoyable. But there's like nice little features like these pockets here. There's actually 3 pockets for all 3 passengers to put their phones in if they need to store their phones there, or whatever else you technically want to put there. But with this being a double cab, there's a lot of concern when it comes to space at the back. And let me just say, this is actually quite spacious, and I was very shocked when I jumped at the back here for the first time. So I've got enough legroom, I've got enough knee room and enough headroom. It's quite impressive. I can sit back here nice and comfortable. So you do get an AC unit for your rear passengers here as well. But what is cool, what I do like about this is as well, you get a 12 volt inlet over there, and you get another 230 volt plug. I mean, guys, how cool is that? This is perfect. So I can even see you camping in this car. I love it. I would, personally, for me, I would chuck a bed on the bed, get a canopy over it, plug my fridge in here, and have a phenomenal time. So this car is body on frame, so we're taking for a bit of a drive now. We're actually coming off a bit of a dirt road with a couple of ripples and, you know, a couple of bumps. But listen, the cabin is so quiet and I love it. It's such a well insulated cabin, and there's so much premium materials in this car. But let me just say, because it's a body on frame, and you know, for those of you who do know that have driven Bakkies and, you know, driven these big SUVs that come from a Bakkie layout, you would know that you get a lot of side to side way, and you know, the road is a little bit bumpier and stuff like that. But guys, let me just say, with this all-new Amarok, you don't actually feel that it's a body on frame vehicle. That's how much of a comfortable drive it is. And also with the cabin being so well insulated, it's phenomenal. So let's also talk a little bit about the powertrain. This new Amarok that we've got right now is a 2-liter bi-turbo diesel, and it's a 4-motion. So underneath the hood, we've got 154 kilowatts and 500 newton meters torque. You guys will see the other derivatives figures pop up on the screen now as well, so that you can see what those derivatives are looking like. But let me just say, this is such an awesome car. It's so well laid out, and it is actually such a nice vehicle to drive. And guys, like, I enjoy Bakkies. I never really thought of myself ever getting a Bakkie, but jumping into this all-new Amarok, I'll be honest with you, I feel like this is a car that I would honestly consider buying next, because it's that good of a car. So if you would like to go experience the all-new Amarok for yourself, head through to Autohouse Centurion. They've got a couple demo units that you guys can take out for a drive and experience it and check it out as, like, you know, to your heart's content. So if you want to look at one of these for yourself, head through there. Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, whatever you want, and yeah, check out the next one.